Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
Velvet Soldier says hello there.
is going on here? Ah! Yes, it's me. I'm Mutie. The whole time, everything was a... Wait, what? I am not a bird. Yes, I was a bird the whole time. But I... Ah! I birdified my Mutie. Hi everyone! Welcome to my stream! Ah! 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 I'm just a bird now. That's all there is to it. The music is a little loud. Thank you. You know what? Why don't we pause the music actually? Ah! Hello! Hello everyone! Hello, how is your day? It's been so long since I went live! It's because I was preparing for this. Congratulations on becoming a bird. Yeah, thank you. Oh, but I guess I can't be. Well, what I've learned in my many years is that being a bird is not the most conducive, perhaps, for being a good entertainer, if you will. Even though I can fly around like this, a good streamer, if you will. Perhaps a different form is in order. I don't know. Maybe we should just stay like this forever. What do you think? Or do you want to see a different? Do you want to see the real Mutie? This is just the herald of Mutie to come. Real Mutie. Final form Mutie. This isn't even my final form. This isn't even my final form. I had to take my shoes off. Well, I don't have shoes on right now. Hold on. Should we do from the top down? How they do with all these streams? Okay, let's do that. Yeah. I'm gonna fly away now, guys, but I'll be back. Crow Mutie, Bapho Crow, whatever you want to call this form, will return. Okay, let me push this way up here. Ah. Shrimp likes the bird. Oh, Shrimp. Hello, Shrimp. Am I up here somewhere? Oh, oh, yes, I am. But okay. Be sure to tip your crow, more like. I totally forgot about stream elements, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. Are you excited? I don't know. Maybe we're being kind of silly with it. We got you. Do you guys like feet? Really? Swan can't hear shit. He just has this all out of context. Oh, God. I did not. This is not Doki Doki Literature Club. You guys into feet? You like feet? You like feet? You like jazz? There's asymmetry going on. What's all that? What the hell? I'll do a little dance for you right here. I'll be the first foot streamer in all of Twitch. My ankles are covered all the way up. No inappropriate ankle showing here. I'm very proper, you know. Oh, I don't know how well you can see it. I've got a little bit of a rip in my tights, but that's okay.
Huge!
Rose, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. FeetTuber, subscribe for more feet. Subscribe for more feet. You see the edge of my skirt too? Isn't this cute? The leggies. Yeah, we got the leggies going on. Wait. I gotta get out an accessory. Ta-da! I don't know if you can hear Livy sneezing in the background. Hello! Look at all this. Bless you, Livy. Everyone say bless you, Livy, in chat. Wah, wah, wah. Hello! I've played it out enough. We're here now. Hi, everyone! Is the croquet? Oh my god, is that the croquet? You have no idea how much this croquet cost me. I love my croquet. It just, you know, takes the edge off a little. We got croquet. Come to Mutie stream. We've got croquet. So no head? Yes, head. If you come to my stream, you get head. That's a Mutie guarantee. We should put on some music. Let me put on... Oh, here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I have the music set up on my stream deck, but I realized I can't really control the volume on there. So let's do it here. Oh, mate. Huh? Doesn't want to do it. Whatever. Whatever. Don't care. Hi, everyone! Welcome to my stream. I'm Baphomutie. You can just call me Mutie. Neil, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a hype train going now. Hi, everyone. Hi. I'm Mutie. I'm your go-to goat? Maybe still? I don't know. I'm just playing around. I'm just being silly. Looks like we have 5 minutes on a hype train. If anybody else is enjoying the stream and likes what they see, feel free to, what does it say? Sub, gift, or cheer to level up. Let's go! We have a nice little debut stream planned for everybody. That's actually mostly just gonna be me talking, so I hope you don't mind that. It's been a while since I've actually streamed to you guys. The last time I did it, but you know what? Okay, so people who've been with me for a while know I've been streaming since 2021. And today, friends, today is the first time I have streamed on an actual PC. Oh wait, oopsies. I didn't mean to hit that button. I'm streaming on an actual PC now! I have a computer! The whole... Omjiklakai. The girl was so shocked. Become bird. No, well, I need to make that a redeem, I guess. Become bird. The whole time I've streamed since 2021, I've always had a laptop. And that laptop is still with us, but she is not quite ready to play games, let alone stream. So she's in a retirement home now, which is my living room. In the meantime, she's still with us in heavy quotations. But I have now a PC, a very nice PC that I brought with me to my new apartment. I've moved a lot in the past couple of years, but this is my first apartment where I'm really kind of settled into it. I have a job, which is very exciting. It's very, 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 very fun, and I'm very happy about it. It's in my field, it's doing things I like, and so for the first time, really kind of in my life, I am in a place where I'm consistently able to, you know, make content and not, you know, be uprooted by finals or anything like that. But so yeah, I thought that just a nice little debut was in order, where I could reintroduce myself, I could meet some new friends. This stream will live on my YouTube channel as well, so anyone who's watching the VOD on this YouTube channel, thank you for joining, welcome! And so I made, like I'm in 2nd grade again, I made a quick PowerPoint, if you guys are interested in seeing it, about myself, so we can go to that now. Let's go! Hello! Okay, time to meet your new favorite streamer. Ready? I'm adjusting myself. Don't worry. Meet your new... What? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Meet Baphomutie. doesn't need to be your new favorite streamer. Although if you want it to be your new favorite streamer, that's okay. If you want, it doesn't need to be, but you know. I never say no. Does this work? Yay! Okay. We're gonna start very simple here. Chat, get out of here. You're in the way. We're gonna start very simple. Okay? We're gonna talk about my likes and dislikes. We're gonna start with my dislikes. Things I don't like them. The one thing I really don't like is tomatoes. I hate tomatoes. They're the one food I can't really eat at all. They'll make me go bleh. I hate them. I hate tomatoes. Do you guys like tomatoes? Yeah, Ryu! Ew, tomatoes! I don't like them. The texture is so gross. No! Tomatoes are so gross. I hate tomatoes, and everyone else in my family loves them. Tomatoes are not good. They're so gross. Tomatoes bad. Tomatoes are bad. They're so gross. I hate tomatoes. I freaking hate them.
Huge!
Ah! Neil! Thank you! Thank you, Neil! Thank you! I'm so bashful!
Huge!
Livy's woofing. Ah! We stand tomato hate in this house! Thank you! Ah! Okay, let me congratulate everyone. Gotta stop. Okay, congrats to the broski. Congrats to my friend Pogholder. Congrats to Jay, of course.
Huge!
Congrats to Swan. Congrats to Victory and Slatra, Naomi. Congrats to Zarthastria and Velvet Soul in a row. Ryu and Velvet, congrats. Congrats to Rat Girl Stink, my good friend. Congrats to Crossavec and La Cuevada Vincent. Congrats, everyone. Everyone say thank you, Neil, in the chat. Thank you for the gifted subs, Neil. You're the best. You're so kind. Oh, this is so happy. So happy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anyways, my next dislike. There's so many. My next dislike. I don't know who put this on here, but someone put on here finishing story games, which is not true. I have finished many story games. I've finished tons of story games, I'm sure. But just, you know, I don't want to name any right now. So we're not gonna. Name 5 games right now. 5 games or 5 games I finished? Well, I could name a couple of 5 games. Alien Isolation. I got pretty far on Alien Isolation. Sometimes. I finished Mario back when I was a kid. I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time. I get so stressed out. I don't have time. What if I finish it and then there's no more? Which Mario? I know I finished Mario Galaxy. What else did I finish? That is our collective wife. It is our collective wife. Maybe we'll visit her again. I should add that onto my list. I finished whatever the Super Mario was for the Wii. Which one was that? I think I finished the story for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I'm pretty sure I finished Sonic and the Rings. What is it? Sonic and the Fire Ring? Sonic and the... What is the one that's like Arabian? It has like a genie. I finished that one. Currently my time installment. Everybody's raising horse girls! Oh my god. I should link to your guys' club in my chat so that people can join. If you like Uma Musume, you should follow Velvet and Core. Absolutely, because they've been streaming it lately. If they were actual horses, I would be more inclined to play. But maybe you guys will convince me, who knows? Or cup was nearly full. Cora was showing me yesterday. Cora and Rose were showing me yesterday when we were in chat. How full their club is. It's very funny. Another thing I don't really like, but I've been kind of coming around on, is running. You've never been in the club. I'm in the club. We all fam. Speaking of Uma Musume, I guess. Oh, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Yes, it was so fun. I had it for the Wii. I didn't know what Sonic was. I'd never played. That's the only Sonic game I played, other than Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. So Mutie, you played 4 baby games and Sonic and the Secret Rings. See, you're a true gamer. I have beaten indie horror games before. I beat Perfect Vermin. Granted, that game is like 5 minutes long. Did we get to Hype Train level 4? Oh my gosh, it's gonna expire. No! We made it so far though. We should feel so happy. We did so good, guys. We did so good on that Hype Train. Everybody pat yourself on the back. We got 10 seconds left. I've never been much of a runner. I've been walking more recently. And every now and then I have started doing little sprints at the gym, but overall, I kind of hate running. It is not my favorite. I don't like them. Ah, we can open a hype chest. What is that? Rock out. Okay. Choo choo. Wow. That's so cute. Everybody open your hype chests. Cute. Another food, I don't hate this one as much as tomatoes, but it's just a little ironic considering I really love seafood, but I don't like whitefish. Like, you know, like, not, like what's, like, tilapia, I think is an example of a whitefish. Where it's just like, ugh. Yeah, thank you for all the support. We beat a goal, too. Sorry, I'm, like, all over the place right now. I'm so bashful. But, I don't like whitefish. It's just flaky, and I don't like the texture. What do you guys think? Are you guys whitefish truthers or whitefish haters? What do you think? Let me move up my tracking. Ah, hello. I don't like whitefish. I guess if it's like fried, if it's like fish and chips, fish hater. I like salmon. I love tuna. Help! Oh, Neil's little sad cat. Oh, Neil, your little reward is so cute. I love that. Yeah, I'm not a whitefish truther, but I love salmon. I love tuna. I absolutely love crab and lobster. Another one I've tried recently is swordfish. No, it's different though. It's different. I mean white fish. Tuna has flavor. That's different. I mean like if you compare it to That's so scary. Yeah. Like if you think about if you just got like fish from like fish sticks or fish and chips. Beauty, have you ever punched a fish? No, but I accidentally smacked one recently actually. I felt really bad. It was really cute though. I thought it was like seaweed. I was in the ocean. It was swimming around me, and I kind of batted it away. And then I felt it. It was a fish. He kept swimming around me. I don't know why. It made me think about later, like maybe he was swimming around me because there was something bigger trying to eat him, and he was swimming around me for protection. So I ended up being like the fish's bodyguard. I guess it's possible. Who knows? It was very fun though. So I have smacked a fish. You went to the fish's house and then no, he came into my space. If I was a, it's not his house. It's like his country. I went into his country. Maybe his state. I went into his state and then he came up to me and was like, how did the fish get? It was swimming right by me. It was swimming like 2 inches from my hips. I was in the water. He came into my bubble. No pun intended. I need to be interrogated about how I smacked a fish. I didn't punch him. I didn't even mean. I kind of batted him away on accident. On accident. If if a bear got let loose in your house and you go up to the bear and the bear smacks you a little, then that's not the bear's fault. He's just there. And I was just there, and I kind of smacked him a little. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. Whatever. And I wouldn't eat him anyway, because I don't like white fish. But you know, if it's like, how am I trying? Because tuna's different. Tuna's a white meat. All fish is white meat. But if a bear comes into my house and smacks me, I'm fighting the bear. That's my house. And if the fish fought me, that'd be in his rights. That would be okay. But he didn't. He didn't fight me because I thought he was seaweed. He was okay. He swam away. He swam around me a little more too, so I don't even think he was that upset. But he was a cute little guy. I looked up what he was. I found out what he was, but I don't remember. It was some kind of silver fish that lives by the Gulf of Mexico. We have an ad, but we're gonna snooze it. Ads are snoozed for 5 minutes! After whitefish. Another thing I don't really like, that I don't talk about a ton, is like bad manners. And this, I don't know how to describe it really, but like, if someone's rude to wait staff, or I don't know, I just think, like, not like you need to be, like, have gone to finishing school or whatever, but I'm like, if you should just, I don't know, especially if you're eating with other people or if you're spending time with other people. I mean manners in the sense that you should just be cognizant of the people around you and try and not do things that they would think of as rude. Yeah, common decency. Like, manners aren't going to be the same everywhere. Like, if you travel to Japan and didn't take your shoes off inside and like you didn't change into like indoor shoes, that would be bad manners. That would just be rude. So I guess it's more like rude people, but more so than that, it's like I don't know. I think it's just common decency to take that extra step of being like aware. Like, and it's little things too. Like, bad manners to me is like emptying the milk and not refilling, like, and not going to get more milk, that type of thing, and just like leaving it there, or not like cleaning a coffee pot if you're the last one that finishes it off, that type of thing. That bugs me. It annoys me. I don't like people who have bad manners. And like, no, oh, the biggest one, not pushing your shopping cart in. Put your shopping cart away. Like, I know, like, it's, I don't know. There is an accessibility piece to it, but also like, come on, man. There's even more of an accessibility issue if you don't put it away. Because you could be, you know, like, you could be blocking someone's ability to get where they need to go, especially if you're blocking a walkway or something, or if you're blocking a spot. If you can do it, do it. And if you can't do it, then you should, well, you're probably not really, I don't know. I guess I'm making very grand sweeping judgments here for someone who's very physically capable myself, thankfully. I feel like you're probably, you know, like, just be cool. Be cool, man. Don't be rude. La Cuevada Vincent, welcome. Thank you. Congrats on the gifted sub. Hi. How are you doing today? Yeah, common decency. I don't like bad manners. Or like, I don't know. I guess it depends on the food, but like, if you're like eating with your mouth open and like being rude to wait staff and and if you can't, what was I gonna say? If you can do it, do it. And if you can't, then bring someone with you who can do it. Or like, I don't know. I guess I'm thinking about the entry piece of that. If you can't do it, then you probably have thought of that. You're not just gonna leave it in the middle of the parking lot. I feel like most people will have some level of common decency beyond that. Either they'll like bring a car around to, that's what we used to do with my grandma when she was getting a lot older. She would, whoever, like, we would drop her off and pick her up at the grocery store because she liked grocery shopping on her own. And so she'd get a cart in there, obviously, but then we would bring a car around to pick her up and then we'd put the cart back. So I guess, I don't know, that's obviously just one example, but that's one example of, you know, finding a bit of a workaround at least. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that putting the cart away is something that you should always do. That's what I think. If you're getting it out, then you should put it back. Let's move on to things I like, and you guys can tell me about stuff you like too. If you're here and if you've ever seen me before, you probably already know I really like horror. It's kind of my thing. I'm a huge horror fan. My favorite movie is John Carpenter's The Thing. But I also really love Reanimator, which is a 1980s horror movie that's so good. It's so crazy. It's so bad it's good. But The Thing is just a solid movie all around, honestly. It's so fun. I've seen a lot of horror movies recently. When I was streaming before I came back to my home state, I was on an internship. And so I was seeing a lot of movies, like a lot of horror movies especially, and I would post reviews of them on my Blue Sky. So now that I am almost in a better position, I'm just working. Shot Calder, thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Good luck on your commissions. It's so good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Some of my favorite horror movies from this year include Sinners, duh. Sinners was amazing. Did you guys all see that one? Sinners was really, if you haven't seen it yet, it's genuinely, not even just from a horror perspective, but as someone whose background is in music, and especially like the sociology of music and how music influences culture and how it's used as a I don't know, not just like something to be enjoyed, but something that is a communal act and is one of the most exemplifying pieces of the idea of community. Oh, especially live music, just the act of performing live music and dancing to it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And it's the crux of all of it. And it's a beautiful movie. The scoring is beautiful. The use of folk music and blues in it is so good. It's some of the best. It's maybe the best scoring I've seen in years. I personally really liked Death of a Unicorn. That's, I understand, probably just more of a me personally thing as a girl who wore out my VHS copy of The Last Unicorn. And, you know, like I rode a horse as a kid, all of that stuff. And it just, it made me cry. It was so good. It might have just been the mood I saw it in, but it hit me. It hit me really well. I really liked it. And it was still fun too. It was pretty fun. It had Eyebrows Kid in it. I forget his name and I feel bad, but I liked Death of a Unicorn. I know other people didn't like it, but I liked it. It was good. The Until Dawn movie surprised me with how decent it was. Last Unicorn is a horror movie as well. Big agree. Until Dawn was a good movie. It was fine. I didn't like how they included the racist elements from the game for some reason in the movie still, which is just incredibly short-sighted, and I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, it's one, they use a racist term. Well, I'm not the one to speak about this. They use a culturally sensitive term for a creature for like Native people. And I am not the one to speak on how to correct that or how to properly use it, but I don't like it. That's my take is a very simple one in that I am a white girl and I don't like that they did that. Yeah. Again, not the person to speak on that, but I will say I heavily condemn it and I don't like it. In terms of it being a potential lead up to an actual adaptation of the game, it was fine. I liked it. There's interesting teasing into what it could be, but it was mostly just cool practical effects and cool creature designs. I get the sense that it was, and I'm totally speaking on my ass here, I'm getting the sense it was a script that was bought and then refashioned to be the Until Dawn movie, which is why I'm not as quick to condemn the inclusion of the racist piece, because my guess would be that it was a production choice, not necessarily a creative choice. But yeah, I'm not gonna write off the entire movie just because I feel like some of that is production choices. just, I don't know. If you've ever seen a movie like any of the, like Jason Goes to Hell or any of the later Hellraiser movies where it's just Control F IP, like whatever IP they want to include to satiate their contracts, you can kind of tell, and then it's a little easier to be like, okay, yeah, this is still a solidly creative movie. Sometimes Jason Goes to Hell was interesting, but I liked it. It was fine. The monkey was fun. Again, if you're a practical effects enjoyer, definitely go see the monkey. I think those are a lot of the ones I've seen recently. My biggest recommendation would be Sinners, but that's the obvious one. Opus was fine. Yeah. It was fun. It was fine. I saw it with my parents and it was pretty cool. I want to see, I saw Superman most recently and I actually really liked that. And then I want to see House on Eden, so that might be the next one that I drop a little mini review-ish on. But we'll see. Another like of mine, following up with foods I don't like. Foods I do like is Cajun food. I fucking love Cajun food. There is a local store here that's like, how do I describe this? So in the town I grew up in, we have store B, like brand B, basically, of this Cajun food. And so the town I'm living in now has store A, which is the original store, whereas store B is kind of the spin-off that was then sold. And it was like good, but not as good, that kind of thing. So now I live only a few blocks away from store, like the OG. It's like Mecca. It's so good. Yeah, Buffalo KFC. I've not had a lot of KFC, but I like it. I like chicken. My favorite to get at this store is they have like a crawfish etouffee and it's so good. It's so good. It's like such good comfort food. I like spice. I like spice as long as it's not like, I don't know. I'm not like a spicy food eater in the sense that I don't really like foods that when it's so spicy you can't taste anything else other than just the heat of it. I'm usually like, I can still eat it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna eat a whole meal of this. What's the point? That's my opinion on spicy food. But I like spice in food. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe that's just my like uncultured Midwestern. Maybe that's my Midwestern ass talking, but my dad really likes spicy food. He can handle a lot of spice a lot more than I can. So another thing I like is dogs. I have my own dog, Livy. She's a little terrier. She's very sweet. I love dogs. I love most animals, actually. That's a pretty simple one. I feel like either people are dogs or cat people. I'm a dog person. I don't dislike cats, but I'm definitely a dog person. So there's that. I also like learning new things, especially recently. Now that I'm not in school anymore, I'm kind of a person who likes to learn. So I am still, you know, trying to learn new things. I've been learning to do pixel art recently. So I might post about that a little bit on social media so I can practice more on people's designs. Oh yeah, Neil sums it up very well. I love spice. I can comfortably handle a lot of it. I still choose to eat mid-range heat that maximizes flavor. I agree with that. I think that, well, I don't know, especially if it's not something I'm making. If I'm going to a restaurant, I don't want to be, and I have to eat it kind of in a timely manner. I'm like, I don't want to keep having to like let my mouth cool down a little and blah, blah, blah. I like spice, but spice doesn't like me. I would kind of painfully agree with that as well. My gut doesn't always like spice. But, yeah. So I agree with those two, with the both of you, for sure. Spice, I like spice. Spice doesn't always like me. That's a good way of summing it up, I think. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, learning new things. You see it more in my goals, but I like learning new things. I've picked up knitting again recently. I just think it's fun. I don't know. I'm a hobbyist. But I don't know. I've been getting myself to a good point where I don't need to be a hobbyist who's good at everything. It's just the process of getting better. Spice is wrong. Spice should like you guys. You're great. You're great, Neil. Thank you. Speaking of learning new things, one thing I've been learning since January that people who have been here more recently might know about is that I really like boxing. So, you know, straight up, punch in a bag, punching, not usually a person because I'm still pretty new at it, but you know, the boxing grabs, all that stuff. Jab, hook, uppercut, cross, all that stuff. I like boxing. I picked it up in January, and I've kind of been doing it since. I took a little break while I was in my hometown, but now that I'm in a new city, I can pick it up again, which is really exciting. So I'm not sure how much of that I'll be able to share with you guys, but at the very least, I'll be chatting about it a lot and probably talking about the boxing that I've been doing, which I think is really fun. In that same vein, I really like playing bass. It's a hobby that I fell a little bit out of while I was in school, but I still really like it. Yeah, I'm a big boxing fan. I think it's a ton of, big boxing fan, but also a big bass fan. I can mostly just play like kind of indie style music. So, you know, pretty simple, like Arctic Monkeys, where the whole song only has like 3 or 4 chords. I'm a big fan of those. But yeah, do you guys play any instruments? I play bass pretty amateurly. I play piano, just in the sense I had taken lessons in piano for a long time when I was a kid. Mainly not from the lens of becoming a pianist, but from the lens of like understanding music better, like understanding how all of the pieces fit together. But yeah, I technically do play piano. I can read sheet music and play it on piano. I can read tabs pretty fluently. I can read music kind of and play it on bass, but yeah, if you guys play any instruments, let me know. Maybe we'll start a band. It looks like we have an ad coming up, so folks who are not subscribed, just be ready. You're going to be sent to the void a little bit, but don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. And after this, we're going to move on to the next slide, which I forgot what it was, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be talking about the games that you can expect to see me play. So that's going to be super fun. It looks like the ads are coming up in about 15 seconds, but be sure to stick around so you don't miss it. And thank you guys for watching. Thanks for watching the ads. It helps me support my channel and helps me also support myself, I guess. Used to be able to play guitar. Thingies no longer do the good work though. Ah, Nev, thank you so much for following. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Sorry that you're coming in right before an ad, but hopefully you don't get caught in it. What ads I'm stunned. Everyone say thank you, Neil, no more ads. Thingies no longer do the work good. That's the issue I've had with bass. So I can keep my nails short, but I don't know. Like I'll develop the calluses and then I won't play for a little bit and the calluses go away really quickly. But my fingers. Yay, welcome Neb. Thankfully my fingers are kind of dexterous, but I don't know. Like my actual strumming fingers are fine, but my chord holding fingers are not as fast as they need to be. That's really what I need to work on. I'm gonna drink some water before we go to the next slide. Oh, excuse me. Neil, my goat, hit me up with the ad-free viewing. Neil the goat. You think I'm the go-to goat? Neil's the go-to goat. Ugh. I have both ice water. Oh my god, my apartment has an ice maker. I could never get callus on my hands, so playing instruments just... Oh, that sucks. If you don't develop calluses, that sounds horrible. I've heard that classical guitar, is classical guitar a little better? Because one of the main things for classical guitar is they have a different type of string. What is it? It's not like the metal string. It's like a... I don't know how to describe it. It's like almost more of a plasticky type string that's thinner, so you can get kind of finer plucking. Looking at your house and stealing your ice. Haha, you can try. Oh, violin hurts. Yeah. Because you're moving around a lot more, and you really have to press down, especially if you're doing vibrato. Your fingers have chronic nerve and tendon damage, so my hands don't work well enough to do guitar. Gaming is also impacted, but I work around that. Yeah, I know a few people who, maybe not for like nerve and tendon damage, but more so for like arthritis issues. They can only play with controllers. But oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry, Neil. That's horrible. It's really hard to have been at a level where you can do something and really enjoy it and then just physically not be able to do it anymore. That's something not to a chronic degree, but something I have absolutely felt the effects of, especially when it comes to things like swimming and enjoying some sports. So that's something I can sympathize with a tiny bit, a margin of a bit, but yeah, it's hard. Used to do drums, but I'm out of practice and have carpal tunnel. Ooh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah, Neil. Oh my gosh, we have to play League with Neil. Neil's gonna carry us, our Thresh main. I still got Challenger in League. Yeah! You're definitely among friends here, which is good. Yeah. I think that human spirit prevails and whatnot. Or Neil spirit prevails, or Nebula spirit prevails. I thankfully have not had much in my fingers. I felt the stress of it though. So I was a singer. I think I technically still am. My trade for a while was, you know, singing, especially classical singing, and there is that fear of, you know, you're on a timeline. Even if you don't take care of, even if you take the best care of like your throat that you can, just physically, I found that as I like, you know, got out of shape and like gained weight through high school and college, it made it a lot harder just to physically sing properly. So there is a fear that comes with that, especially if it's something that you place a lot of self-worth onto. But you find ways to do what you love, and either it's new things you love or it's working around ways to still enjoy the things you love. But it's something that's definitely hard to kind of reconcile within yourself. But I hope that I can provide a space for you guys to do that and to find new things you love too and enjoy the things you love to do. And also just find a little bit of rest and a little bit of peace. Hopefully that's something I can do. But next, slide! Bop! Here, let me move myself down here. Okay, let's talk about the games you can expect to see me play. What does Mutie do? Guys, what does Mutie do? If you asked my friends, they would say lots of League of Legends. I have been playing a lot of League of Legends. I think it's a fun game that is pretty easy to pick up and put down. I have some fun kind of challenge ideas to make it a little bit more engaging too. So League of Legends, kind of competitive games. I like the idea of playing them more competitively, even though I'm not very good at them. I'm okay at League of Legends. Hi, Livy Bug. Are you okay? Livy's here to say hi, guys. Say hi, Livy. Hi. She got sniffles. We went on a walk before I started stream, so. Core says, and I have to support your challenges, literally. Quite literally. Core is my support. When I play League, I usually play ADC. I also play jungler, but more recently, since I've gotten this computer and I've been preparing for this debut and to start streaming again, I've been mostly playing ADC, and I find that it's a role that I think is kind of fun because it's a lot of top-down strategy and it varies very much by game. I also have two right up there that I used to play Apex Legends a lot, not so much recently, just because I think it's kind of gone a tiny bit downhill. It's just lost some of the shine for me. But I've also been playing Marvel Rivals. That's the one I've picked up more recently. And I think it's so fun! I think it's so fun. I'm kind of getting into a superhero phase. Tiny bit is an understatement. Well, you know. I think Marvel Rivals is really fun. I've never really been into superheroes before, but my little brother made me watch X-Men 97 with him, and he is really into X-Men right now. So I have been following him in that a little bit, and also have just genuinely kind of been enjoying it myself. If I'm being honest, I think it's really fun. So maybe it's okay. Oh my gosh. They'll take control if they add. Who are your favorite heroes? I want to see Rogue and Marvel Rivals. That's who I'd really like to see in it, if I'm being honest. But yeah, those are some competitive games I like to play. Those are kind of my general, like what I would pick up if I wasn't sure what to play. Oh my gosh, we all have the same brain. Rogue and Gambit and Marvel Rivals, please. Doctor Strange got buffed today, and the temptress that is Marvel Rivals is calling me back slowly. I'm a Gambit fan. My mom loves Rogue. I love both of them. I think they're so cool. And my little brother's favorite is Nightcrawler, so that's part of why I've been like, okay, I'll really like Rogue, and then we'll be siblings. So that's kind of fun. Yeah! Oh my gosh, I just want to play Marvel Rivals. Now I just want to play Marvel Rivals. They're married canonically. I know! I love them. Jeff. Core likes Jeff. I'm waiting for my Pookie Daredevil. His cape will be a black screen. Oh no. Oh, is Blade in today? Is that update out right now? I think it might be. If it is, that's very cool. I want to play it. We should try it. Oh, excuse me while I itch my nose. I love how Jay appears anytime Marvel Rivals comes up. It is true. It is a little true. I was going to get into Marvel Rivals because of the skin, then found out I could not own the skin and vowed to never play. What skin? Test patch for the big streamers. It's coming out in 3 hours. Oh my gosh, well maybe we should play it after. We can play on the new patch. That sounds fun. Okay, for my other VTubers in the house, here are some collab games that I play. I play Among Us. I really, maybe it's just my nostalgia for like the 2020 to 2022 era of like VTubing. I really want to get a big Among Us collab. I did one back in the heyday and it was so fun. I really want to play. So I want to play Among Us. I hate Among Us because everyone targets me. Oh, I think that that's a fair feeling to have. I think I know a lot of people who feel that way about it, but when we do it Monkey Monday, oh my god. Other games, obviously Jackbox games, and you know, other games like Among Us, like Duck Duck Die or whatever it is. And oh god, what's the other one? VR. Oh, VR chat Among Us would be really fun. That's a good idea, Ryu. What's the oh god, what is the one that what is it called? Where it's like 3D. I don't remember what it's called, but that one as well, obviously. Any of these like hidden role games, Jackbox, or any like tabletop games. I really love all of those. What is it called? I know. Core, you're not helping me. You're supposed to help me. What is it called? You can't just, you told me that we should play it before. What's it called? Oh, Golf with Your Friends. I'm looking through my Steam right now. What is it called? I'm looking. Well, yes! Thank you, Rose! Lockdown Protocol! I kept almost saying Lobotomy Corporation, although that is another one I want to play. And then, okay, one that came out, and I don't know if I've seen a lot of people play it, but one that I am struggling, well, not struggling, something, now that I'm streaming again, I'd really love to plan a big collab of is Guilty as Sock. Which, if you guys have not seen it, it looks so fun. You basically take on the different roles in a courtroom, and you're all these little sock puppets, and you can yell at each other, and you do all these different little trials, and it just seems like it'd be so fun! I know, I want to play Guilty as Sock so bad! We should plan a collab. We'll make a little group chat and plan it after this. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll just simply do it. I also, obviously, just because I'm me, I really like indie horror. These are some indie horror games that I want to play. I want to play Home Safety Hotline, which is kind of a cool analog horror style where you're a 911 operator, essentially. I've kind of kept myself vague on it so I can go into it blind, but it looks super fun. Escape the Backrooms is another one. It could also technically fall into co-op horror or challenge games as well, but I really want to play it. And Killer Frequency is another one that I think some people liked. It came out a few years ago. There's just a bunch of indie horror games that I really want to play, and now that I can stream more consistently, we'll be doing it. I don't care if they came out a few years ago. It's my stream. I want to play them. But you know, there's a bunch of these that come out pretty regularly. I'd like to keep up to date with them. So that's the plan. We also have co-op horror games like Lethal Company, Repo. Other ones like What are other? There's other ones I know. I mean, Dead by Daylight is one. Outlast. Oh, Outlast Trials. Yes. Oh, Outlast Trials. I can't wait to play that on stream. Outlast Trials I should have put on here. And then, last but certainly not least, is challenge games. So these are going to be games that I'm going to, they could fall into any of these categories. All of these specifically are kind of more horror themed, which, you know, generally is kind of what I enjoy. But these are games that I'm going to play repeatedly, incessantly even, as I try and complete a variety of challenges. So these are the three right now that I should also include Escape the Backrooms on here, but that I would like to do challenges on. Dark Deception, I've already done some challenges on. I've done an all S rank run, so I have S ranks on all of the currently released Dark Deception levels. I also am planning on doing a speedrun of Dark Deception. It's going to be the first game I've ever tried speedrunning, and I'm really excited about it. We'll probably doing the whatever the category is called, where it's like a redo speedrun. So we'll have all the powers from the beginning, and we'll just go level by level until we beat the game. So that'll be our plan. It's gonna take a lot of learning. This again will be my first time ever trying to speedrun. So if you're interested in watching me struggle at that, definitely tune in. Finding Frankie is a parkour-based mascot horror game that is also very speedrun friendly, and so I'm excited to try and find some challenges to do with that. Another one is Welcome to the Game, and the challenge in Welcome to the Game is kind of just Welcome to the Game itself. Welcome to the Game is going to be partially more of a precursor to me eventually trying to beat Welcome to the Game 2, which I don't know if that's gonna hit for anyone here the way it hits for people who know about Welcome to the Game 2, but she's a bitch to beat. She's a bitch to beat. Welcome to the Game 2 is a very notoriously hard game, and I would like to try and beat it because I don't like myself. Because I enjoy suffering. That's, if you want the answer, that's the answer. I enjoy suffering. So, here are some games that I play. Next, let's chat a little bit about what I do other than games. So, here are some things that I do. Some of these we've talked about before. One of them is singing. I don't know quite how to talk about it. I briefly mentioned that my background is as a classical musician. And to be totally honest, I started streaming kind of as an escape from it. And it's something that I still feel somewhat conflicted about, and I'm not super interested in like jumping back full force into, but I don't know. I'm working in the theater world again, and I like singing, and I worked very hard to get to where I am at singing. So we're gonna do a little bit more of that. I also have, right next to that is voice acting. That's something I'm very interested in, and was kind of how I found out about VTubing and streaming in general. I am not a gamer by trade. I actually was interested in voice acting. I started voice acting during the pandemic. I've been in mostly fan works and little projects like that, but originally how I found out about VTubing was that I was doing a character and a friend recommended, for a voice reference, recommended Gawagura for a character I was doing. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Was kind of my reaction. So, voice acting is something that I feel very strongly about. It was my original passion, and I would like to keep doing it. So that's probably something that I'll mostly be talking about behind the scenes, or talking about like on places like Blue Sky, but you can expect a little bit of that. Another thing I'm interested in and that I do is VR. I have a very nice VR setup, and I have a PC that can run VR. So you see folks in here in chat like Velvet and Core and Ryu. These are friends of mine, and we also have an interest in VR chat and Unity work in general. So we'll be working on making some content around that. That's something that you guys will be able to engage with a little bit more directly, which will be super fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah! So VR will be very fun. I'm excited for it. I definitely think I'll be able to stream VR. The extent to which I can is something that still remains to be determined. Even if it's just like, you know, we can do Beat Saber streams because I love rhythm games. That'll be fun. I think that'll be really fun. And then of course boxing. We've talked about that before, but I've thought about doing like little do fitness with me streams, like little workout alongside me streams. That would be better in VR, but I don't know if I want to do that with a huge headset on my head. So we'll have to figure that out, but that's okay. So these are some of the other things that I do. Just little hobbies, you know, music, singing. Those are kind of where I'm at. Do VR chat boxing. Maybe we will do a VR chat boxing stream. We'll have to do it in an instance where people aren't going to be mean to me. Who am I going to box? I'll have to box Velvet, I guess. Velvet and Core. Maybe Core should be the referee. I don't know if I can hit Core. She's my friend. And she's tall. I'm too scared. I'll just hit Velvet. Ryu! I don't want to fight Ryu. I'm scared. Guys, can we box later? Yeah, I can hit you. Yeah, I'll hit Velvet. Whatever. You guys are all too tall. You're freaks. I'm 5'7". I'm also tall. Y'all, whatever. Whatever. Don't care.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hi. Hi, Ezra. Oh my god. Wait, Rose. Rose, Ryu and I are all the same height. Azra, how tall are you? I'm 5'7" is a very normal average height. See, there's 2 people in here who are 6 feet tall, and 3 of us who are 5'7". I'm 5'7". That's a very normal height. I'm not short. I guess, okay, we'll have the 6 foot league and the 5'7" league. These 6 foot freaks. Yeah, these freaks. Azra, how is your day going? Welcome, welcome! Welcome to my re-debut stream. We're chatting about what I do! But we're about to move on to 5'3". Aw! Okay. Azra is also a normal height. I'm in the middle! I'm 5'10". Velvet and Neil are the same height. You guys can fight each other! And Core can just win. Core can just win automatically. Core and Azra can fight. A league of our own. A legend. Wait, say that again? A league? A league? A league? Watching the Love Witch. Ah, nice! Very fun. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. We're in some kind of League of Legends. Wait, say that again? Is this some sort of league? Okay. So let's move on. I think, what is the next slide? Goals! Okay, let's talk about Mutie's goals, huh? So here are some of my goals. So in literally the past couple weeks, I have picked up pixel art. I want to try and actually learn how to do... You don't have to be Superman. Stop! I would like to learn how to actually do a little bit of art. I am horrible at it. It's not something I've ever really practiced. So I kind of... Oh my gosh, excuse me. I'd like to spend a little bit of time, even on stream, learning how to get better at art. Just getting like a little bit of fundamentals so I can do little sketches and stuff like that, because I think that would be nice. I've been doing pixel art, and that's what I've enjoyed the most recently, but we have a lot of artists in the chat, so any tips you guys give me would be much appreciated. I am not an artist at all. I'm the first to say. I'm genuinely not even like cute bad at art. I'm just bad. I'm just bad at art. And I guess in that same vein, it would include, well, kind of tying the next of these two together is Unity is something that I've actually really been enjoying. And I know that getting better at art would make me get better at Unity, which in turn would help me learn about game development. Nothing crazy. I'm not gonna be like a game dev or anything like that. But I think it would be cute to like, I know like a little tiny bit of coding and stuff like that. Like I'd like to do like just a little something. Like a little tiny game, like a Pong copycat or like a little Tetris copycat or something like that. I think that would be fun. We can bring Media into our game dev team. No. Plus if I make my own. It's like, I don't know. It all comes back to voice acting. If I make my own shit, then I can create my own experiences. I can make voice acting stuff. I can make my own voice acting, and I can uplift my friends, and I can draw my friends, and I can put my friends in games, and I can put VTubers I like in games, and it just all comes back to everything else. And then these, I've been scouted, Jesus Christ. These bottom two are a little bit more personal, but are things that I will talk about a lot on stream, a lot on my socials, and are things that are very important to me. So one thing is getting in better shape. So I want to get stronger. I want to box. I want to run. I want to swim. I want to live in the body that I'm in because I'm lucky to have it. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. I want to get in better shape. We got to fight for our right to party. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight for my right to party and get in better shape. And my big goal that I've had for years is to make an original song. This is something that I probably would need to save money and work on someone else with because I'm a horrible lyricist. I'm horrible at it. Any lyrics I make are so cringy. So either a process of practicing to continue to make lyrics or you know, working with someone who's actually good at it. Especially because most of my compositional experience comes from the Western canon, but I would want to make something that's kind of more in the Eastern canon, like more of like a J-pop, J-rock type of song. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. Some kind of hybrid like that. Making an original song is a huge, huge, huge goal of mine. I have other silly little goals that are like totally like, of course you would love to reach 500 subscribers. Everybody would. Or 500 followers or whatever. Like, yeah, of course, totally. But these are personal goals that I can strive for and continue to work at. And next is, what are your guys' goals? Everybody in chat right now, tell me what your goal is. Everybody make a goal. Make a SMART goal. Or wait, what's it called? Is stop goal? Smart. It's SMART goal, right? You can make a SMART goal, something that is not reliant on anybody else. So you're gonna make a goal, not something in the sense of, I'd like to reach 300 followers. I'd like to get $1 million. Like something that you can work on yourself and you can kind of push yourself to do better. Everybody come up with a goal in chat and put it in there, and we can use it to hold each other accountable. So my goal, I want to get better at art. I want to practice art and get better at it. What are your guys' goals? Tell me in chat. I'll make chat bigger to intimidate you guys into saying something. And if you don't say, I'll be sad. It takes a little bit of time to think of, which is okay. And setting goals is hard. Cora's goal is to graduate. Let's go! Rose says, to dig in my butt. No! I have very similar goals. Getting fit, improving my art, game dev and stuff. Currently, I'd like to make art more fun again. Oh, that's such a good one! Wait, oh, yeah. Especially, not even just getting better at something, but getting to a place where you can enjoy it. Oh, Stream Elements' goal is for you guys to tip me. Well, maybe I'll say that my goal is to start voice acting more. Because that's something a bigger goal than just do more art. Yeah, my goal is to voice act more. Cora's goal is to graduate. Rio's goal is to survive. Rose's goal is to dig in her butt twin. I want to get back into writing. I also want to get generally fitter. What kind of exercises are you doing? A lot of what I've been doing a lot of weightlifting and a lot of boxing. Although I always love swimming. I need to find a game to speedrun again, then I'll find a time goal for it. Hell yeah, Velvet, we'll find one together. I'm gonna speedrun. Velvet, you should speedrun Dark Deception. Speedrun Dark Deception. Let's do it together. Let's race. Maybe that one is very frustrating though. Maybe you want more of a story game, or like a Soulsborne type game. Oh, speedrun. Okay, I don't play many platformers. What are good platformers? Like Celeste? Speedrun Persona 5 True Ending. Okay. So we'll keep track of these goals together. Is there anyone else that wants to share a goal before we move on? I'll give it a second because I'm gonna drink some water. I don't know where my dog. Oh, she's laying on the floor next to me. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Could work on getting into gaming and not work on anything serious. This is true. Mario 64. Ooh, Mario 64 is so fun. Yeah, I think I would do. That's another game I've beaten is Mario 64. Let's see you beat my time of probably like a year when I was like 8. Final Fantasy 9. I never played a Final Fantasy game. You could teach me to. Oh, that would actually be really fun. I'd really like that actually. That sounds pretty fun. I'd need what I think I would need some kind of capture card though. I don't have one of those. So we've got a good mix of like slightly external goals where you're pushing yourself to something and then kind of more introspective goals. I think that that's fun. We use the multiplayer mod. Oh my god. 11 hours speedrun? That's crazy. That's crazy work, Neil. Nuh-uh. Oh my god. Used to be on the Sonic Generations Act 2 Green Hill Zone speedrun leaderboard. Yes, do it! Why not? Yes, do it, do it, do it, do it. Even just one level. Ooh, maybe that's what I should do for Dark Deception is focus on my favorite level. That's a good idea. We do Barely Buried again, and it's just that if you go down in the woods today, we'll just give the teddy bears their picnic over and over again. Okay, I like these. These are good goals, guys. We will keep track of them together. Throughout all of these streams, we can do goal check-ins. We'll set up a way to do that. Courses, not again! It's just this one part in the level where you have to sneak past these teddy bears that kill you in one hit. And the whole time in the background, it's playing on like a record player, the wah 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 wah. And it's just that for like hours as I struggle to get through this level. And the worst part is that's probably only the first 2 minutes of like an hour long at least level. My always achieved goal is to love my dog. Aww, that's so sweet. And one I've achieved recently is making sure Livy settles into this new apartment pretty well. And I think she has. She has like engagement area, so she's not, I don't know. So the apartment we're in doesn't have a ton of windows except in the office. And so I made sure to kind of set up my like kind of cute, nice little armchair in like the corner between the 2 nice windows in my office so that she can sit there. And not only can she, I'm looking at it now, she can see like the yard and the sidewalk, so she can see the people going by. We're also pretty close to a doggy daycare, so she can see all the dogs at the doggy daycare. It's so cute. I really like it. So I think that we can all love our pets and we can love each other. We can love each other too. I think those are good goals. I think we did a good job. That was a fun little exercise. Thank you guys for engaging with me on that. I think that was fun. I'll keep track of your goals and you guys can help me keep track of my goals. All right. Speaking of my doggo, I'm going to walk him. Oh, have fun! Oh, give him lots of little kisses for me. I gotta take Livy on a walk later too. We went on one this morning, but I'm working from home today. And I did work from home today. I was done at noon on Fridays. And I can work from home all of next week, which gets me into, hopefully this is the next, oh no, we gotta talk about this first. Okay. Let's talk about some familiar faces you're gonna see. A lot of them you can see right now in chat. So, these are people you're gonna see on my streams. So, we start with my friend Danny. Danny is a good friend of mine. They're a really good artist. And they love games like Dead by Daylight. They've hung out with me on a lot of my Dark Deception speedruns. They're a person that's very funny and very fun to chill with. Next is Velvet. Velvet is a good friend of mine. They're incredibly smart with Unity. They're also another streamer, so you should follow them at Velvet Soul CH for channel. They do a lot of they play a game called Mabanogi a lot. They also do games like Uma Musume. They do a lot of good variety games. And like they said, they're gonna consider getting into speedrunning again. I think so, right? Velvet Soul channel. And then there's Ryu, who also hangs out with us a lot. I should have also put Rose on here, but I forgot. I'm sorry, Rose. And I didn't know what animal you were. Ryu and Velvet are together, and Ryu is very kind. She hangs out. She's incredibly talented. She's a really cool graphic designer. She's a friend of mine, and Rose is also a friend of mine. And she's a bear. She's a bear. Oh, Rose is a little bear. She likes bears. Oh, that's cute. I can't wait. And so you'll probably be seeing them on stream some. They don't have channels yet, but they might soon. So definitely keep an eye out. And there are a lot of my VR chat photos that I have on my channel, or that I have on Blue Sky and stuff too. So next is Beanie. Beanie is a really good friend of mine. He is also considering starting to stream soon. He usually plays games like Dead by Daylight, League of Legends. He'll play with us. And a lot of the time he just comes to hang out and chat with us on stream. And next is Swan. Swan is a friend of mine in real life who also is not a streamer yet, but has considered streaming in the past. He has a VR chat model that I actually made for him, and he's really good at League of Legends. He's a Fizz one trick, but he's considering playing games like Marvel Rivals. He has said he'll hang out with me during my Welcome to the Game challenges, and will help me kind of look for things there. So that's something we're really excited about. And last but not, well, almost second to last, but certainly not least, is Core. Core is my good friend who's a streamer. She just started streaming recently, and she's already hit affiliate, which is amazing. Core is so cool and kind, and she's so gentle and talented. She's a very talented graphic designer, and she's a little fox girl. She has a little fox witch pop star avatar, and she's super pink and Y2K and is just a really kind person. And so these are people you're going to see stream with me pretty often, because for the most part, they're kind of funnier than I am. So you'll probably see them on stream a lot. Oh, have fun with the Fantastic Four movie. Bye, Core. Thank you for hanging out. Bye-bye. And next is Livy. This actually kind of does look like Livy a little bit. So Livy's my dog. She's a terrier. She's an old lady. She's been with me for a long time, at least as long as she's been with me since I was maybe 10 or 11, and she's my girl. She hangs out, and now we kind of match a little because we're both black and white. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, so those are some familiar faces that you're going to see on stream a lot. And next, oh yeah, let's talk about Mutie behind the stream. So this is a little bit about me outside of my VTuber persona. I just graduated with my master's degree. That's pretty cool. I studied nonprofit arts administration, which means that I studied a mix of public policy as well as arts organization management, and now I have a job in that field, which is very cool. My background is that I'm a trained classical singer. I got an undergraduate degree in vocal performance and classical composition. So yeah, I'm trained in mostly opera and art song. I've also done some jazz and theater, although that's mostly kind of personal, just personal enjoyment. And I'm also on an intentional weight loss journey. So I, you know, it's just something I chose to do because I was getting to a point where physically I was not able to enjoy the things that I used to enjoy as much. Just health-wise, it was not working as well for me, and I wanted to get stronger. Fitness and physical activity is something I enjoy, so as part of that, I've decided to do, you know, I work towards intentional weight loss. I have lost 50 pounds since December, and right now my goal is to get, I think, another 60-ish off, which, yeah, I'm taking it easy. I'm working with a doctor, so it's probably something you'll see me chatting about a little bit, just because it's, you know, something that's very personal to me, and I want to share that with you guys. So just a heads up, if that's not something you mentally can hear about, I'll try and give a heads up before I talk about it, but just be aware, my content might not be a safe place for you to be, and that's okay. Just make sure you take care of yourself first. There's that. I have one little brother. I call him Mutie Bro. He'll probably be on stream at some point. Like I said, he really likes X-Men. He's been playing Marvel Rivals a lot. and he's been trying to convince me to play with him, even though he makes fun of me for being bad at video games. So my role growing up was very much the older sister who came in to help with a couple levels and then went to go do something else. He was much more of the gamer in our household. So that was kind of our dynamic. And he's, I think, 3 years younger than me. And so he lives pretty nearby, and he and I have a good relationship. And I get along with our folks really well too. I work in, oh Jesus, there's a typo there. I work in nonprofit art at a regional theater. So I work in fundraising, which means that I convince corporations and rich people to give to the arts and to do good things with their money, pretty much. I also go to the movies a lot. That's another thing that I post about a lot, is movies that I've seen. I'm probably gonna go to one. Actually, might go see Fantastic Four this weekend. I should see Jurassic World before it leaves theaters, though. I really want to see it. I heard mixed things, but I want to see it because I think it looks fun. I think that little guy with the glasses is so cute, so I want to see it. But yeah, that's a little bit about the man behind the mutie. Just in terms of things that probably more on Blue Sky than on Twitch, but things that you can expect me to be kind of just idly chatting about and that sort of thing. So there. Evil Woodchuck. Hi!
Evil
Oh my
Woodchuck
goodness!
Says, hey Mutie. Been so long since I saw.
Yes! It is so good to see you. How are you? What have you been up to? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take a look at the schedule for this upcoming week. So this is not counting this weekend, although I probably will kind of freelance stream this weekend. But starting next Monday, I am working from home all week. So we'll be able to do some streaming! I'm excited. We are taking a rest day on Monday, probably because I'm going to do some type of stream on Saturday and maybe Sunday. On Tuesday, we're going to play Marvel Rivals. Because of course, it's what I've been enjoying, so I'm planning for it. We're going to play League of Legends on Wednesday, maybe with some friends, depending on their availability. We're going to play Marvel Rivals on Thursday as well. One of these, I think, is going to be a challenge type stream. So we're going to do something beyond just hopping into quick play. We are going to do a little bit more than that. We're going to play some, like, capital M Marvel Rivals. We're going to do it. We're going to do that. So that's the plan. We're going to, on Friday, will be our first time trying a Dark Deception speedrun. So I'm going to spend the week researching a little. We're going to figure out what we're supposed to do. I'm going to practice in my off time. Maybe one of these streams tomorrow or Sunday will be some practice for Dark Deception. And then we're going to spend a good amount of time on trying to do that. Long, stressful day today. So glad it's over. Oh, 12-hour shift tomorrow. Jesus. So sad I'm gonna miss you playing Welcome to the Game. Oh no! Oh. Well, it actually will be next Saturday that we're playing Welcome to the Game. Although we might do it tomorrow too. That sounds pretty fun. So hopefully it definitely will not be the last time we play it. So we're gonna be playing it again. Maybe my friend Swan will come hang out. Not if we do it tomorrow because he's out of town, but so yeah. And then at some point soon, just in general, we're going to be planning a Guilty as Sock collab with some friends of mine that if you like me, you will love them. So I'll be able to catch you. Yay! Okay, in that case, I'll play Welcome to the Game for you. That's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll play Welcome to the Game. It's official. It's decreed. We're playing Welcome to the Game tomorrow. It's gonna be fun! So that's pretty much it. I don't want to do this next part, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, whoa! We got through the PowerPoint. I think so, right? Oh, this actually is important. Well, not really important, but some other info for mainly my, like, I love VTubers, like this type of stuff. I've been saying my Oshi mark, my fan mark, is the chain emoji and the boxing glove emoji, because I think those are fun. My tag, I lied about also. My tag should be Bapho Broadcast, not Mutie Live. Mutie Lust, like illustration, is my art tag that I'm gonna use. My socials that I use are Blue Sky, Tumblr, YouTube, and Twitch. I am Baphomutie on all of them. I have accounts on other social media. I have one on Twitter, I have one on Instagram, but I do not really log into those or update them often. So if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, look on Blue Sky, Tumblr, YouTube, and Twitch. So those are the 4 that I use. Yeah, so this is all the info. take your pictures of it now before it goes away forever. So there. Yeah. Okay, now I think we got through the PowerPoint. This is a transition slide. Yeah, we have to transition into something else now. So as I mentioned, I am a trained classical singer, so I am gonna just do some karaoke, I guess. I don't really want to, but I will. Goes away forever, meaning it goes onto YouTube VOD. This is true. It does go onto YouTube VOD. I'm scared because I've been talking this whole time, and I think I need to go get some more water, but that's okay. I'm gonna grab some more and then drink it, and then we're gonna do some karaoke. It's something that makes me very anxious. Wait. Need to get you a psych review. Yes, I did a PowerPoint. That's how you do debuts. Everybody else was so confused when I said I was making a PowerPoint. They were like, why are you making a PowerPoint? Because I had to do a debut. I don't know how to talk about myself otherwise. I made a little PowerPoint. That's the way you're supposed to do it. Haven't you ever seen a HoloLive debut? My goodness. PowerPoint is fun. PowerPoint is fun. I used Canva for the graphics. Guys. Alright, I am going to show off my Be Right Back screen just for a couple of seconds while I get some more water. And then we'll do karaoke. I don't want to, but it's okay. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We have to pause this. Ooh, I'm so nervous. I haven't practiced in a long time, so my singing may not be very good, but that's okay. I'm moving my mic around so I can mess with the gain if I need to. How does this sound? Can you guys hear me okay? I put up my standing desk, so I'm standing now. What? Ah! Oh, I'm over here. Oh no, why am I over here? Hi, everyone! Hi! Welcome to karaoke! I used the little asset because I thought it was pretty cute. I hope you can hear me okay. Hopefully it's not too, I'm not too quiet in comparison to the music or anything. Because I did test recordings, but I didn't do a test stream or anything. Mutie concert! Mutie concert! Guys, please be nice. I'm so scared. Our first song is going to be, I would be really shocked if anyone knows this. It has an exclamation point at the end. This is by my favorite classical composer. So glad we're getting a singing stream. Oh, thank you. It's so kind. Thank you. Jesus. So this is probably not everybody's cup of tea, I realize. But this is one of my favorite classical songs. I did this, I don't think I did this in my senior recital, but I did it a lot. I got the chance to sing this in like Vienna, for example. It was very fun. Here, let me put on my, I don't have any fancy audio effects. I hope that's okay. I don't know how good my audio quality is going to be anyway, because I'm just using my USB microphone, but I'm going to stop stalling and I'm just going to cue it up. This is by my favorite composer, Giacomo Puccini, and it's a song about a sailor calling to Urania, which is like one of the muses, and asking for encouragement as he sets out on an adventure. So that's that. If you don't like it, that's okay. Stick around and we're gonna do some normal songs, some more normal songs after. Okay. Hopefully there's no ads too. I'm using this on YouTube. And I'm using it's recorded accompaniment, so I might not be perfect. I'm nervous though. Okay. Wait, no, I'm scared. I'm gonna drink some water. I remember I have not been a classical singer for a couple years now, so don't get your hopes up too high. Io non ho navi pur quando dal molo lancio una prora al mar. Fermi viaggiatori sul potente volo si livrano a guardar. Io non ho miri pur quando i varosi un legno sa affrontar. Trepidando gli squali ardimentosi mi guardano passar. Signor mio signor, mi ti aspetto quanto i forti il cuor. Io nani ho il fio nel petto, anch'io di spazio, anch'io di gloria it's really quick. That's why, so I used that song in auditions because it was so fast, they never had time to cut you off. That's why I like that one so much. So that's Avanti Aragna by Puccini, which is my favorite classical composer, hands down. If you guys know the musical Rent, he composed the opera that inspired Rent. I love that song. It always puts a smile on my face. It's so fun. Okay. Should we do? I didn't have another classical one pulled up. Do we have to do another one? I feel like that one was really short. I feel kind of bad. What's one I can do? I think I could do this one easily. I'll tell you why. Anyone who's studied classical music will probably recognize this song. There's a very famous book when you first start doing classical singing, and it's called the 24 Italian Art Songs and Arias, and everybody knows it. It's the most like baby's first classical music ever. So this is very much this, I don't remember who composed this. Oh my god, I'm horrible. Oh, it's Pergolesi. Okay. We'll do one more because I'm insufferable. And I like it. I want to do a full-on classical stream. That sounds so fun. Okay. We'll do this one too. Oh, this is louder. Sorry. Oh wait, I should say what it's about. Okay, so this is about, it's like koi. This song is like koi. It means like if you want me, here's all the things you're gonna do. Yeah, here's all the things you're gonna do if you really want me. And it's like teasing. It's like, ooh. Okay, so this is this song, okay? Sei tu mami by Pergolesi. is a classic ABA form song. Se tu sospiri sol per me, gentil pastor, dolor di tuoi martiri, diletto del tuo amor, ma se pensi che soleto io ti devrei amar, pastorello sei soggetto facilmente a ti inganar, pastorello sei soggetto facilmente a ti inganar, facilmente a ti inganar. There's that one! Take Two Mommy by Pergolesi. Those are both really solid. I guess. So Say Two Mommy is what would be classified as an art song, since it exists outside of the context of a larger story, but it has a self-contained story. Avanti Aranya, I think it's technically an aria, just in the sense that it would be, it's part of a larger character piece, not concentrated to just the story. I could be talking out of my ass, but you know, that's kind of the idea. Next, we're gonna do, I love both of those songs. I haven't sung them in so long. I practiced Say to Mommy and then I got frustrated with the accompaniments. Not because of anything the pianist is doing in that song, but just because they take the fermatas and the ritardandos are just taken differently than obviously from when I did it. And so I have that timing still baked into my brain from having practiced it so many times, and it's just different, and I'm like, no, it's wrong, but it's obviously just up to interpretation. Next, we're going to do Fly Me to the Star, which is from the anime Starlight Review, which I think is really fun. It's a little more chill. It's also in Japanese, so no English songs yet, guys, sorry. Yosh! Watashi zutto anata wo mite ta, kodoku wo oite kita, mitai koyoi tsuki mo warai kakeru, kochi wo muite, oh fly me to the stars. Japanese is another one of my goals. I should do some Japanese language learning streams, perhaps. With little worksheets, I think that'd be fun. Futari no koro, kasane awasete. Tamani あなたがいな went into it so fast. I love that song. That is one of the first Japanese language songs that I have ever learned, actually, to be fair. And I was never, so a lot of my pronunciation that's off is just because I learned it that way and it was not very good. I was like reading the romanji like characters and stuff and I was like, how do you say this? Money. And I was not very good at it, but I did it for a voice acting audition for a cover group that I was part of for a while. But actually, I still hold very near and dear to my heart. And so this was the callback piece that they all wanted us to learn because they wanted us to see how our voices blended together. So yeah, it looks like we have another ad coming up, so I'll wait to do the next song. We can do some chatting. Do you guys have any songs that you like to sing? What is your? I guess I should have added my actual. I'll add it too. I'll add my actual karaoke go-to. We'll put it in here. I'll keep mine a secret. But do you guys like karaoke? It makes me kind of nervous, even though I don't know. I get so fixated on critiquing my voice because for such a long time that was my whole job pretty much. Not my job, but my whole trade. And so sometimes it's hard for me to let go and enjoy singing. I like karaoke, but I'm bad at it. I feel like karaoke is more fun if you're bad at it. That's kind of my favorite way to do it. I think it's the most fun. I'm gonna put in another song, speaking of that. I'm having fun with karaoke. Looks like we're having another ad, so we'll do some chatting in the meantime. But yeah. I was lucky when I did my classical music degree. I had a professor who was very supportive, and so a lot of what I liked about music was the practicing of it, like honing those skills kind of alone in your room. I liked that part of the work. What I didn't like so much was the fact that the whole industry is very cutthroat. So, and like with classical music, I don't know, you have to sacrifice so much of your life to be able to really make a career out of it. And it's something you can do, but it also was just, I don't know, it felt lonelier than I wanted. It didn't really feel like, at least in the environment I was in. I had my own team of people that supported me, but even among my peers, there was this overwhelming kind of sense of competition as opposed to a community of mutual support, which is why I moved into nonprofit management, because it was something I was good at from taking classes in it and stuff, and it was something I really enjoyed. So I have found that much more fulfilling in terms of making something out of my life compared to classical music. But let's see. What Chuck says, I can hold a tune, but don't like my voice, so I wouldn't sing publicly. I get that. I'll tell you who's really fun at karaoke is Swan. We've gone to karaoke together a few times. What did he do? He did 1985 by Bowling for Soup. And that's one. So I can play that on bass and he can play it on drums. And that's really fun to do together. So that's one of the ways that I like doing karaoke. Is with friends. And with a couple of drinks too. I should have got alcohol before doing this. That would have made me a lot more confident. This next song it's by Ghost and Pals. It's called Honey, I'm Home. Speaking of Swan, it's one that he really likes. I don't know if he likes it when I sing it, but we'll see, I guess. He's on a plane right now, so he doesn't get an opinion right now. It's really fun. I really want to cover it, but it's one of those ones where it's such a cool song that I want to save up and be able to invest in like a good mixer and good art, because I also just think the song is cool and I think it deserves that. Although I think I put a different one ahead of it. No, we'll go ahead and do that one. We'll do Honey, I'm Home. Don't want anyone to miss out because of ads, so I'm stalling. We'll get this guy off of here. And then let me add my actual kind of half funny, but also not. Oh, here we go, here we go. Livy! I don't know if you guys can hear her. Girl! Ma'am! You're being very gameplay. Oh, people, there's neighbors getting home. Okay, I'll put this one up next. Okay, we can go ahead and get into this song. I think the ads will be done soon. So anyone who's stuck in the ad void. Well, I'll wait till this. Livy! Livy Bug, come here. Can I talk to you? I'm trying to stream, bro. You're messing up my vibe. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she's whooping. Okay. Outbreak ended. Your community is back. Welcome back, community! Okay, this next song is by Ghost and Pals. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. I think this is... oh god, I didn't test this one. I hope it's actually karaoke. Let's see. Oh, wait. I forgot. I had that whole ad break to add it onto here. I'm so nervous. I'm shaking. Okay. I don't know if I ever actually sing this publicly, but I really like it, so I want to do a cover of it too. This is also one that's going to play on bass. I can play it on bass. Father said that this world isn't for me. I tried to pray for a new reality. So come to me, we can change night into day. The tide of moths seem to know a different way. Oh, Father tore out the umbilical cord. There's nothing left in the bottle keeping me scored. We'll abandon the scenery in the rear view mirror. A petty line of white noise. Pack up your bags and throw out the toys. 3 strikes and honey, I'm home. 3 voices come from the gramophone. Of every section of me, you live the start of a mystery. Say hello, honey, I'm home. 3 voices come from the gramophone. I'm really nervous because I think they're painting upstairs. God returned with a moth chained to his hand. There's so many things that you'll never understand. So come to me, we can change night into day. I'll hold my hand so you'll never go astray. God devoured that a father. Spider preaching with poison on its lips. To get out of here is to promise me a kiss. The abandonment of scenery in the mind of mother. So with the advice of the dead and a halo over my head, at last, honey, I'm home. 3 voices come all alone. Of the section of me done by God for all to see. Say hello, honey, I'm home. 3 voices come all alone. La 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 Okay, that's that one. That's pretty fun. Next, I'm gonna do my... Yeah, I'd really like to do a proper cover. It's one of those ones that's really aided by the effects. But this one is just good fun. So we're gonna do this one next. This is my go-to karaoke song. And I haven't, I just added this out of the playlist, so hopefully it works okay. It's fine, it's cool. You can say that we are nothing, but you know the truth, and guess I'm the fool. With her arms out like an angel through the car sunroof. I don't wanna call it off, but you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. You can kiss 100 boys in bars. Shoot another shot, try and stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Cliche. Who cares? It's a sexually explicit kind of love affair, and I cry. It's not fair. I just need a little love, and I just need a little hair. Think I'm gonna call it off, even if you call it love. I just wanna love someone who calls me baby. You can kiss 100 boys in bars. Shoot another shot, try and stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Yeah. Oh, when you wake up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife. And when you think about me all of those years ago, you're standing face to face with I told you so. You know I hate to say it. I told you so. You know I hate to say, but I told you so. You can kiss 100 boys in bars. Shoot another shot, try and stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Ah. That one's hard when you've already been singing. Let's do. I have a couple more. I hope it's not too much. Okay. I want to try this one. I didn't practice this one at all, but let's do it. You guys okay if we do this one? Let's do it. This one's for core. I'd say that other one was for core too. We just have similar taste in music. You guys rocking with Love Live? this song. I love the compilation of when they do this in concert and you can see the venue size growing year by year. It makes me cry every time I see it. That's why I'm a little choked up when I sing this song, because it makes me so happy. This is the really stressful part when you're trying to full combo. Ah, 楽しいですね。Love Live が好きです。It's so fun. I love Love Live. I should rewatch the show. I should keep up with what's coming out still, but I haven't been. Just I'm using Aqua. Aqua. Is it, do you have to pronounce it? Of course. Aqua? Oh. I also shouldn't be drinking coffee while I sing, but I'm doing it anyway. Nobody tell my old professor. Okay, we got 2 more, everybody. 2 more songs. Let's pump it up. Don't you know? Pump kind of made up at the end. I hope that's okay. Sorry, Oliver, if you don't like that ending. Dolly Marley! Hi, welcome! You're just in time. We got one more song, everybody. Well, maybe we'll do two more. We'll see how well this one We're gonna do this one and then maybe one more, if we feel up to it. Fly me to the meown. Oh wait, I forgot to add it onto the list. Hold on. Sorry to tease you guys. What a set of songs this fucking is. Jesus Christ. Okay, gosh. Oh yeah, okay. You had a koi kumaini, you had a koi namidari, you had stop shit the night she come in, she toy the nansani. It was a money go, kakera no irony, the rainbow kanega, mukishitsunayona. She's a kini hajimete dayona, sakigami and I virgin happy show. 前の新たにお願い一つ愛の変わらず On the canning warning warning ないのあなたにお願い一つ張り詰めた思い込め Left side right side 突き出してパンパンパン手の臭いね Left side right side 突き出してパンパンパン You are king You are king Wish I can eat myself a hook that fed no darling done can I get any what I would if I no theater was a man she never nigga you want nothing nothing la 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 ta ta kirai no something nothing done I don't anata ni onegai itotsu I no kawarazu pick up no warning warning ないのあなたにお願い一つ張り詰めて思い込め Left side right side 突き出してパッパッパ邪魔くさいね Left side right side 突き出してパッパッパ You are king You are king You are king Yay! Everybody say yay! Everybody say yay! Yay! Okay, everybody. That is over. Karaoke's over. Bye. Say oh bye, everybody. Bye. There's no more. No, there's not even one. There's not even one more song to do. Bye. Oh, I hope you guys don't miss me too much. What's that? What's that? Huh? What did you say, Neil? What did you say? What's that? Encore? I don't know the meaning of the word. I guess I don't know. You want another song? Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, what should we do?
Zarthestria says encore.
Encore! Okay. I don't know if any of you will know this song, but I really like it, and it's super fun. I'm gonna do this. I hope it goes well. It's kind of long. For all my theater nerds out there, to celebrate me being back in theater. Let's do it! Oh wait, I need the, hold on. One thing. This one is just instrumental. So I don't know the lyrics, I have to also pull up the lyrics. Even if I don't know what I'm going to play what I do. Okay. This is from Ride the Cyclone. which is a musical about a bunch of kids who die in a roller coaster accident, and then they have to perform for a fortune teller who's going to let one of them go back, depending on how appealing their songs are. And this is the girl who nobody knew, and her head came off. So nobody knows who it was! Some may say we're released, pushing daisies deceased, but we all know the worms must be fed. There's just one lingering fear. Oh, my soul, is it here, or is it rotting somewhere with my head? Oh, my soul, oh, my soul, oh, my soul, oh, my soul. Oh, no soul and no name and no story, what a shame. Cruel existence was only a sham. Oh, Saint Peter, let me in. You must know where I've been. Won't you tell me at last who I am? Who I am, who I am, who I am, who I am. Part 2. And from the ground beneath my feet, I hear the anguish of the street. And like an old, forgotten tune, a song that no one knows, forgot how it goes. Just John and me forever eternally. Jane Doe. Part 3. And I'm asking why, Lord, if this is how I die, Lord. Why be left with no family and no friends? I've got no celebration, just this consolation. Time eats all his children in the end. A melody floats through the air. When silence falls, does no one care? Another sad, forgotten tune. Another song that no one knows. So that's how it goes. Just John and me forever eternally. Jane Doe.
And she's asking,
Why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why? No one to sing, no one to sigh. Now that all is said and done, isn't there anyone to tell me who I am?
we're singing songs of celebration.
Like John, I'll be eternally a forgotten name, some lost refrain. Just Jane, Jane. for joining me. That was so scary, but it was kind of fun, right? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I know anyone who's live right now. Thank you so much for joining me. Neil, you're so kind. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's go back to the slideshow. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. So just a reminder, this is next week's proper schedule. So don't pay too much attention to this for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm not sure of the time just yet, but if you're curious, be sure to tune into my my Blue Sky to figure out where we'll be going next. Tomorrow, we're planning to play Welcome to the Game, which I think will be very fun. I'm a little nervous about it, but that's okay. I'm excited. So hopefully we'll have some friends to hang out with us and make sure we don't die. But in the meantime, I don't believe any of my friends are live right now. So we're gonna send you over to another VTuber that's doing karaoke. Actually, why don't we go? And then, no. So this is for next week. I'll be doing my first ever Dark Deception speedrun next Friday. So don't worry about that too much for right now. I'm so glad you guys all came to hang out with me. It makes me so happy. And now we're gonna send you guys over to Le Kale. I don't know anything about them. It looks like they have a really cool snake aesthetic, and they're also doing some karaoke. So we're going to go give them tons of support. Be sure to use your emotes. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so excited to enter this new era with you all right now. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember to tune in for Welcome to the Game. To get information about time, be sure to follow me and put on notifications, or just look at my Blue Sky because I always post when I'm live. All right.